I truly believe that what we're doing here in education is different than any other school.
To be part of Basis Chandler is like the start of a new, almost like a new dynasty here, since I've never heard of something like Basis Chandler before when it started.
I was bored, frankly, at other schools.
It's by far the best school I've ever worked at.
It's like a family. Basis Chandler to me is a family.
The teachers and administration care.
It's tough, but it's not impossible.
The best thing about teaching here are the students.
It's cool to work hard here.
The kids will definitely be ready for college.
It's cool to be smart.
It's a fun place to be. The kids love being here.
You have to be superior. And I think that's what it means to be a Basis student.
Being part of Basis Chandler is really a family experience. It's a family away from my family at home. You make friends here that last forever. It's a community and not just a place.
Here, we're a small school, but everyone knows everyone. It just means that you're part of a community of people that you can always go to.
The level of respect that the students have for each other here, I think, makes it a warm, welcoming environment. Basis, the community, makes it a much easier place to just be yourself.
I think that the student body work very well together here. I think that it's very clear that the students, even though that they do have a level of competition, that they are very willing to help each other and that they work very well as a unit.
Being part of upper school, I feel like I'm the leader. I have to set examples for the lower school students. I have to make sure that I'm a role model to them.
I have 5th grade friends. I see them in the hallways and stuff, and it's kind of cool because you don't see that original high school. So I think Basis culture kind of defines us as coming together and then, in a way, having a common goal of being better people and being better leaders, just in a whole world perspective.
It's India, it's China, it's Korea, Japan, it's America, it's Canada, it's Mexico, it's England, it's everything. And because of that, there is no one way to define what our culture is because it's everything.
That's just kind of everything that just kind of makes Basis Basis. Whatever makes it different.
I decided to come to Basis Chandler because I wanted to be at a place that was committed to being the best. I wanted to be at a place where students come and they know that being here means working hard, and teachers come and they know that being here means doing everything that it takes to being 100% better than you were the day before.
I came here in the 9th grade and I instantly knew, wow, I'm going to be so ready when I go to college because of the environment.
Our students come with eagerness to learn. They realize that the curriculum here is challenging and they're up for the challenge. They're also told that they can do it, but the teachers constantly reinforce that.
8th graders taking AP tests, that's a little bit out of the ordinary, but I think it's reasonable. If you really want a good education, a thorough education, you need to be pushed.
I think they love the fact that it's something that's enjoyable, something the kids actually like doing, and that's a great thing to see.
It makes me feel like being able to learn all this stuff will help me when I go to college, so maybe I can help solve some big problems in the future.
If you're planning on becoming a doctor or whatever, this is the perfect place to do that.
It's really hard, I'm not gonna lie, that it's really hard school, but it's kind of worth it in the end. When you finally get a 90 on that chemistry test, you're like, yay! And when someone asks you what school you go to and you say Basis and they say, what's that? You say, I go to a 5th through 12th grade school with a really hard curriculum, but it's worth it.
And we already have a feel for what a college would be like, how difficult, how much work is required, how much dedication you need for each subject.
You learn to love your subjects, maybe not all of them, but you're going as far as you can in every subject, and that's a really unique way to approach education.
Going to school here makes me feel smart, very smart.
The reason that we are the best no question in doubt, is because of our teachers.
The commitment to excellence, you'll see it in 100% teaching to every student in the classroom. It's a goal, it's an everyday process that the teachers strive for. And it's humbling to be here and see it happen every single day.
Well, the teachers at Basis, they are very special, and the teachers get you ready for that college environment, but they also have that kind of personal relationship with you and to help you get past your struggles that you're having.
I've been very lucky in my life, and I feel it's time for me now to help students and people to achieve their dreams as well. So that's what I love the most.
What I really commend the teachers and the teachers of my children is the amount of time and effort they put into every student here. It goes without saying the amount of work they put into every individual student, extra hours, extra help, and it's amazing.
Every teacher has tutoring hours a couple of times a week. So whenever you need help with anything, you don't have to be embarrassed or ashamed to go to them and just talk about anything. It doesn't even have to be academic related. It's a really nice way that the teachers can become a part of our lives.
Your teachers help you reach your goals because they're always there for you. Whenever you need help, they will always be there, and no matter how early or how late, they'll always stay and help you.
They make me want to succeed because they have faith in me. They're taking their time and effort to do this. Like, I feel really bad if I can't do that, you know? So I think it just kind of motivates us.
My colleagues here at Basis Chandler, they're so passionate, and it just spreads out throughout the whole school. No matter where you go, no matter what, yeah, the teachers here, they're so awesome.
We actually do have a lot of fun, even though we do work very hard.
You walk into the teacher's lounge and you hear English teachers debating about the present participle and the derivation of these words. I mean, that is just a level of commitment you're not going to hear other places.
Everybody at Basis is so hardworking. You never feel like anybody feels like they have to be here. They want to be here and they want to be the best person they can be. So I think teachers and students both really push themselves at Basis. And I think I learn just as much as the students do.
My colleagues, we all get each other, and we all get that in order for a student to leave Basis, and be a successful student, I know as an English teacher that my student needed to have learned a whole bunch of science, and I know that my student needed to have excelled in math, and we all know that a good Basis student is a well-rounded student.
There are some really, really smart people who work here in a variety of fields. Everybody comes from a lot of different backgrounds that they had been doing really well. And I gotta make sure I step it up, and I'm at that level.
It's almost like teaching has become a lifestyle for them here, since all their one goal is to make us better individuals, better people intellectually, and just better prepared to just hit life.
That we have here is telling. So Basis is doing something well.
That Basis students are different, and that it's a difference that you would be excited about seeing in your kid. I see my 7th graders so much more mature than they were at the beginning of 7th grade. I see that kids who always struggled with simple things like being organized, that organization changes after a few weeks of being at Basis, and because they become more organized, their ability to succeed increases so much.
Like as a teacher here, I saw, well, I wonder what my son would do in this environment. And he had been succeeding at his public school, but he didn't seem really engaged in what he was learning as a teacher. I kind of felt like that was, a little bit sad with a 9-year-old boy. You'd think they'd be really excited about what's going on. My wife and I and family, we talked about it, and he came here in 5th grade. Now he's a 5th grader, and we're super confident that was the right decision, because he can't stop talking about his different classes. It's really cool as a parent to see that.
We don't want to ever underestimate a kid's abilities. And if we push them, they'll reach the top. That shows that this is possible, and by reaching high, students will reach their maximum potential, and I think that's what Basis is all about.
And there's no doubt in my mind that year after year we'll not only be the best, but we'll push the envelope to make what we did last year even better.
every kid should come to Basis Chandler because it is the best school in the United States, hands down.